Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. You are in the Mosaic Art Studio, and we are doing an interfaith dialogue event today. And this event is organized by the Pearl Institute with collaboration from the Mosaic Art Institute and the Anatolia Cultural and Dialogue Center. My name is Ruslan. I am going to be a moderator for this event. And we have honorable guests today, and I would like to introduce you to Brother William. He will be representing the Franciscan community. We also thank the presence of Imam Suleiman Wang, who will represent an Islamic faith. And then we also would like to thank Virginia Long for coming today. She will be representing the Baha'i community. So this event is first of its kind. Both within the context of Hong Kong and at the same time within the context of collaboration between different institutions. But and so it has led to some setbacks. We had a final cancellations, last-minute cancellations, but we still believe that event is not without its urgency and importance. And I would like to now pass the stage to Mr. Ubaid Shark. Ubaid is Interfaith Event Coordinator for the Pearl Institute. Please welcome Ubaid.
Dear participants, guests, volunteers, everyone, humans here, on behalf of Pearl Institute, I want to welcome you one more time to our event. We gathered here today to attend the Harmony of Faith event organized by PI in accordance with United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. It is a time that people from all over the world celebrate their religious diversity, promote mutual understanding between different backgrounds, and show that the good people have a presence in this world. In my free time, I make news. Newsmaker, I'm kinda. And I can easily say news about the bad occurrences get far more attention than the happy news, unless these happy news are about some weird stuff. And news about evil spread far more quicker than the news about good. Meanwhile, common people like us just start to lose our hope in this world. We start to feel like there's nothing good happens in this world, and people don't understand each other, and then there's no sympathy and so much bad things. We feel so bad about it, and sometimes we lose our hope. Today we came here to show that this is not the situation. We came here to show that beneath the common denominator of universal human values, to better understand each other, to show that we want peace, tolerance, and harmony in our own society, that getting together, having tea, coffee together is possible. In 1976, Bob Marley was going to have a concert called Smile Jamaica to ease political tensions between different parties in his country. Unfortunately, he got shot 2 days before the event, but he still played for 80,000 people in the concert day. When they asked him why you played this concert after you get shot, after 2 days, and having a bullet in your arm, why do you still play? And he said, the people who are trying to make this world worse aren't taking a day off. How could I? So I don't think we need to get shot to understand this point. And we shouldn't be taking a day off to make this world a better place too. And this will start by knowing each other, thus by not fearing from each other. This event mainly planned for this purpose. To get to know each other, to get to know people from different communities, to know people that we're living in the same community, commuting with the same trains, walking in the same streets, to know these people. And now here we have different religious representatives around our table, and this space, even though it might have we might have some different feeling in our hearts, maybe we have never been in this kind of event, or maybe we haven't seen any person from other religions or backgrounds, But this place is fear-free space. Okay, so here we are going to answer all the questions, and we will know each other without any prejudices. When we can ask any questions to everyone, and then know that without judging. Okay, please, here in this event, come closer to the people you know nothing about most. Okay, and learn about their religion, tradition, respect them in their own place. You have your own place, they have their own place, and respect them in their each other's places. Respecting, you don't need to accept or say what they say in order to respect them. Respect, just mutual respect is going to build our community, society together. Get their phone numbers, call them later to eat something together. I don't know, go eat out. Yeah, I mean, be their guest at their home. Okay, let's get back to World Interfaith Harmony Week. Actually, it is normally the first week of the February, and our initial plan was to commence it at that time. But we kind of failed that because, as you all know and kind of wear the masks, this coronavirus happened. And today we postponed it to this day. And I want to thank all of you one more time to be brave enough to come here today and attend this gathering. And now I want to talk about the rundown of the event a bit, so everyone would be on the same page. First, we will have Mr. Ibrahim to introduce us about mosaic art, and also give our participants instructions about the mosaic lamp making. How are they going to make these mosaic lamps? And after that, our participants will begin to make their lamps. Okay, since we have all of them sitting around the table, and this is a great chance and opportunity for us, we have prepared some themes to discuss with them, to ask to them some questions. Even though we have these questions, we are so much encouraging all of our guests to have an open mind about it and then ask so many questions too. Okay, ask whatever comes to your mind, without judging or anything. Just ask to learn about other people, and then participate in this beautiful event, because this is a quite rare opportunity. And after we finish the lamps, we will bring all the lamps together in one harmony lamp. I mean, our initial proposition was kinda to make a lamp like this, but at the end we managed to get 3 religions in one table. So we are going to have something like that over there. And this is our first event. Hopefully we will do better next time. One lamp to represent our common ideals of peace, harmony, and mutual understanding. And after the event, we might even call the people who attend this event Fellowship of the Lamp. Throughout the event, you can have as much tea as you want. They're all inside, okay? And coffee, and so many good delicacies also on the table, except you 3. We are going to serve you, okay? No worries on that part. Maybe you would not like that much too, but still, we're going to give you many things, inshallah. Now, I want to give when I wrote this, I wrote it like imaginary microphone to Mr. Ibrahim, but now I have the real one, so I want to give my microphone to Mr. Ibrahim and wish you all to have an unforgettable and fruitful time here. Thank you all.
Thank you again for coming today, and thank you so much, Ubaid, for the whole arrangement, whole the program. Hopefully, I'm thankful that we are brave enough to be here. We were expecting more people, but yeah, it will be good enough, and it will give us a chance to develop it in the future, maybe. Let me introduce a little bit about mosaic art. Mosaic art is one of the oldest art form known to human civilization. It has started 4,000 years ago, especially in Mesopotamia, in the religious, let's say, locations. Let's say it used in the temples, and then it moved to Egypt, garnished the ships of the Egyptians, and then it moved to Roman Empire in Europe, and it it make it beautiful, the walls of the Roman Empire. And then it moved to Turkey in the Ottoman Empire, and it enlightened the palaces of the sultans. And it became the part of the culture in Turkey. So it has it has a history of 4,000 years, and now in Hong Kong we are happy to present this culture, and we let our people, we let the locals, we let everyone to experience the Turkish culture as well. So that's why we have opened up this space under Anatolia Cultural Center. So thanks again for being here. I'll just move on and I'll explain what to do during the workshop. It's like how you make it. Let me explain it to you. So like in front of you there are some of the common designs that we have in Turkish mosaic lamp. But what we want today is to follow your own design, own colors, which may be identical to the face itself. So these designs are greatly affected with, I can say, Islamic culture as well as astrology. As Muslims had great role in the astrology mid ages. So what we do, we are picking up any glass in front of you, and you will make your design on paper on your tray first. After you finish your designs, you will be transferring those designs to these empty globes in front of you. So you will apply glue. I mean, we will help you all the procedure, just general idea that it's enough for you to make the designs, and then we will help you to apply the glue, and then we'll transfer those designs onto glasses. Okay. After the glass part, you will go with the glasses first, and after the glasses, after you finish with them, you will use these smaller beads, the small ones, to cover it all. Okay, so it should be fully covered just like this. And then we will take it. Normally, in regular basis, we are applying another process. We are coating them to make it safe to use, because itself is not good enough. They can fall down easily. But it takes another procedure that we will done in later on. But we will take it and we will put on the light, and it becomes something so beautiful. Hopefully, it will be the symbol of the friendship. So that's generally about this art and also this workshop. So you may start, and we will be with you all the time. And I guess according to rundown, there will be some questions. And sort of, thank you so much.
So yes, please welcome. Let me take this one. So so Ibrahim, are we starting?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So before we start, I would like to. So is anybody in the audience familiar with the lamp? Have you made the mask yourself before?
No.
Raise your hand. No? Okay, well, that's actually a great opportunity, because I am going to assign an assistant to each representative sitting on this table. So who wants to volunteer? Who wants to try this? Okay, yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, well, we have two more. Yes, please. Yes. Would you like to join? Would you like to try? Okay, yes, please. So select the interfaith representative that you're willing to assist with, and help them do the mask together. Okay? So would you like to sit here?
Yeah, sure.
And assist with Brother Williams? Okay. May I ask you to join the Imam Sullivan Wang, and may I ask you to join Virginia Long? Thank you so much. Okay. Nasıl yapacağız? Tamam.
Diyebilirsiniz yani, biz soru sorduğumuz zaman reprezentatifler cevap verirken siz devam edersiniz gibi.
Tamam da şimdi kimse bizim bilenlerden İbrahim de geçse burada yapsa bence,
Gelecek,
çünkü bilmezler şimdi.
İbrahim gelecek zaten.
Hocam yapalım biraz bir 5 dakika bence ara verelim. Yapalım, adamlar çünkü daha yapmaya başlamadılar, ben şimdi soru soracağım, olur yani.
Diyebilirsiniz yani, böyle ilk bir 10 dakika bir designing period. Ondan sonra sorularımızı sormaya başlayacağız.
Tamam.
10 değil de kaç dakika sürüyor genelde? Kaç dakika sürüyor design? Design. İlk baştaki design.
20 dakika. 20 dakika. Bence 20 dakika ile 45 dakika ve 1 saat arası değişiyor aslında.
Tamam. Buyurun hocam, hoş
20 dakika
geldiniz.
rahat arası iyi.
Tamam. Sen yardımcı olacaksın onlara hocam herhalde. Anlatmaya, şey yapmaya.
Etrafta dolaşıyor.
Bunlar kendileri yapacaklar da burada duaya bulur. Yani yapacakları lamba da temsilci ki keşke biz daha önceden atabilseydik de adam bir renge menge bir şeye baksaydı bari diye düşünüyorum.
Yani doğru.
Bir dahaki sefere.
Tamam, bir dahaki sefere. Evet, bir dahaki sefere. So while our representatives are grappling with the design and shaping up the design of their lamp that will hopefully represent their faith, feel free to avail yourself of the tea there. Let's give a round of applause for our representative to cheer them up. Dialogue event to ask them why they think doing dialogue, interfaith dialogue, is important. So, if you allow, I first would like to start from Virginia and see what has the Baha'i Faith community think about it, and what makes it, what makes this practice so important.
In the interfaith dialogue.
Yes.
I think many of this. I think.
Yeah, that's okay.
Actually, myself, personal opinion is many misunderstanding is because we don't speak to each other. Yeah, through dialogue we can increase the understanding of different faiths, especially history on religion. Teachings, we can find actually many of those teachings and beliefs are similar or even the same.
Okay.
Even though they may be expressed in a different way.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brother William, do you have your 2 cents?
Yeah, the founder of the Franciscan movement, St. Francis, he 800 years ago, he went to Damietta to meet with the Sultan,
Yes.
Malik Kamil, and although not very well known,
Yes.
his uncle is more well known. But then, so that gave us the Franciscan a mission to talk to people of different faith, especially our Muslim brothers and sisters, to continue that legacy of understanding and not just everybody speaking their own thing, but being transformed by the others. St. Francis has been transformed. There's evidence that he has been, how impressed he was with the prayer, the 99 names prayer.
Yes.
So there are so many things that we can learn and really be inspired by each other. So. Yeah, that's what I'm here.
Yeah, sure. Thank
Yes.
you so much. It's
Yeah.
well, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Imam Wang, would you like to say a few words?
Well,
Why do you think that interfaith dialogue is important, and why should we all do it?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Because in Quran Allah mentioned, so all mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female, and make you peoples and tribes and nations, that you may know one another. So we are all, even we are different nations or different tribes or whatever, but we are all children of Adam. So we are all brothers and sisters. So as Allah mentioned, لِتَعَارَفُوا, for you know one another.
Yes.
It's not fight another.
Yes.
It's not hate another.
Right.
So in this ayah and this verse of Quran already remind us we are not only the human being, but we are one family. But unfortunately, we have a different understanding or different the faith or different religion, whatever. But still, we have to remember our source is from Adam. So we are all children of Adam. Even we have different language, culture, or faith, whatever. So now we need to know all each other, and we hope, inshallah, everyone can recognize you, I, he, or she are from Adam. Yeah. So for this, and also people misunderstand. For example, this year as the Hijri, 1441. What's the year? What's the calendar?
The Islamic calendar, you mean? Yes.
Yeah, this is a misunderstanding. That's not Islamic calendar.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This is Hijri. Islam is since Adam alayhi salam. And in the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's time, he is the last messenger of Allah. So he's the last one. So we have to find out where is the first one.
I see.
Right? The first is from Adam. And Allah sent the prophets and messengers to every nation. And until to Muhammad is the last one.
I see.
So as a believer, in any time, as a believer, we have no choice after we believe in Allah, a creator. Because how can we go to believe in the creator? Through his messengers. So he sent the messengers to every nation to teach the people. So the people to believe in creator is through his messengers.
Yeah.
Not through somebody else.
I see.
Yeah.
But
so that as a Muslim we have no choice. You cannot choose, for example, among all the messengers, you cannot choose some of them
and not the others.
or one of them. No, we have no choice. They choose by creator.
I see. Okay.
So after creator chose and sent to us, we cannot double check.
I understand. Good. Good. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
So for
Yeah.
Muslim, people misunderstand. Just they thinking that you only believe Muhammad or you just follow Muhammad. No, we follow all of them
Yes.
as a whole package.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nobody can say. For example, when we say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, but with condition. If someone say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, there is no thing to be worshipped except Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Nobody will say he or she is Muslim, right? But if someone with the condition, he say this one, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, but I don't believe Jesus is messenger of Allah. Is he Muslim? Yeah.
I see. I see.
Or someone else, for example, with condition, I don't believe Musa or Moses is not messenger of Allah. But I say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
Yeah, I understand.
You see, so all the prophet or the whole package is from Allah, from God, from Creator. So we have, as long as you believe in Allah, of course you have the right or have freedom to believe in Creator or not.
Yeah.
Right? You have right or you have freedom to believe or not believe in Allah.
Thank you so much.
But as long as you believe in Allah, you have to follow His messengers. And His all messengers, not only one.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much for these inspiring words, Imam Wang. You actually used a quote from the book, and which led me to ask another question that I'm also very interested in, and I would like to still turn to Virginia for this. So, is there any quote from that you draw inspiration in your life? A book, perhaps, or a person a quote that guides your life, and with the quote that you think you try to make this world a better place.
Well, I remember just what you said earlier. Actually, when we think about how we can contribute to the betterment of the world or improvement of the world, it doesn't mean that we need to think of this in dichotomy. That means I need to stop my work or I stop my study to just focus on this. Yeah, there's a quote from Baha'i, our founder. I don't want to read it wrongly, so I need to quote it by the betterment of the world can be accomplished through pure and goodly deeds and through commendable and seemly conduct. That means everyone can, through their daily life, then they can contribute to the betterment of the world.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this will be guiding how we behave and how we work in our daily life.
I see. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brother William, do you have a quote you would like to share that you think speak to your inspiration in this life and your way of living this life in this world?
Like personally,
Yeah, personally, yeah.
love, love,
Okay.
love God and love others as yourself, and love the enemy. Yeah, I mean it's not easy, but that's the principle, and I keep trying every day, very hard to do that job.
Love is really important, right? And as you said, loving your enemy is really difficult. Do you have yourself an experience that you actually kind of that you how would I put it? That you actually kind of tasted that difficulty, but you kind of overcame, and you really kind of that you draw yourself closer to the person that you didn't know perhaps before, or you had some misconceptions about this person. Do you have a more memorable experience that you would like to share?
Well, I suppose what comes to my mind is my experience of being forgiven,
Okay.
being understood, being forgiven, being not necessarily agree, but forgiven and accepted. I think that is the most important experience that I have in the past. That and that is just love in action rather than. The love is something sentimental, and definitely not something romantic.
Yeah.
It's more a decision, a choice that one has to make. So by being forgiven, by being understood, by being accepted as who I am, what I am, what I've done, even mistakes, I think that is a very important experience for me to understand what love is.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now I would like to turn back to Imam Wang and ask whether you had a memorable experience of doing interfaith, and when was it, whom with, and how did it go?
Alhamdulillah, I just want to share with the people, just like the mission of all the prophets. Just we are not prophet. Because all the prophets is to pass the message to the people, to let the people know their Creator and follow Him and obey Him. This is the messenger's mission. So as a believer or follower, we just try our best to follow their mission and also to continue their mission. Because after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there is no more messenger from God. So we are their follower or believer. So we just to continue their mission, to share, for example, like Hong Kong's community, many people misunderstanding about Islam, and it's difficult to find the correct information about Islam. Or they get the information about Islam and wrong information. So since that time, I mean, we have some friends because we live in as a non-Muslim community or society. So always we have friends or neighbor or it's not Muslims. So we just pass the message as we can. Because we hope the people can know their origin. Their origin is children of Adam. So this is the mission of all the prophets. So we just try our best to follow, to pass the message also to the people, to let them know who is their creator, what the creator teach us or touch us. He gave us a way of life in this world.
I see.
So not only for success of this world and also success for hereafter. This is the way of life which from the creator. Imagine. How amazing. But the people neglect or forget because Allah, our creator, give this message through whole the human history, not only 1441 years ago. No, since Adam, already all the time keeping giving the message to the people, to teach the people. So after Muhammad's no more messenger, so we have this duty or amana. So we try to do, inshallah.
I see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Virginia, I didn't ask you this question, but do you have a memorable experience of doing interfaith dialogue in the past that kind of that inspires you?
Well, actually, recently, just last month before the Chinese New Year, we held World Religion Day. We organized one, but I don't know if any friends have been attend that one.
I heard about that event.
On the 19th of January, and then there are representatives from various religion organizations. They come as well as from the wider community with religion background or not. We have about 150 participants, and then they all sit together, and then we have a devotional section from each region organization, and we have children's participants. So I think it's very beautiful that friends from different we have these children to open this event with a song they sing, God is one, man is one, and all the religions are one. So we also believe that all religions come from the same God, and then we have the same beliefs. So also this is Baha'i belief that it's like unity in diversity. So that means and also man's one family. So I think that is a very memorable.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I guess the experience of interfaith dialogue is a general question. So if our people sitting here in the audience, if you would like to contribute, if you would like to share the experience that you had doing interfaith dialogue, knowing other people coming from other different religions.
I would love to ask everyone about the love of God. How they interpret in their own religion, how do they feel this love towards God, and what would be their interpretation about it. I would like to ask that.
Okay, good.
I'm
Thank
curious
you.
about it.
Okay, So, and then I guess just to engage better, I also would like our assistants to ask this question, our assistants. For instance, and forgive my negligence, I didn't ask your name. Richard, yes, Richard. Do you have an experience that you would like to share about doing interfaith dialogue? Or is this the first time? Well, this is the first time. Okay. What do you think about it? What is your feeling about it? Okay, sure, that's okay. Do you like to have some rest and speak a little bit about your own experience of doing interfaith dialogue?
Yes.
What is your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, please. Yes.
And I was working in a youth center in Germany before.
Okay.
And the youth center in Germany, and there are a lot of Turkish children and teenagers come every day.
Okay.
So we will listen to discuss about their faith, and also respect their religion. That when they have a Ramadan, we will not cook, and then after that is what is the big meal after Ramadan? And then we will celebrate together, and also the festival?
Sheep, yes. Yeah, they slaughter sheep.
We're gonna to support them and do it. So know them in daily life, that how they practice. It's not easy for them in Germany. That they have to keep their own faith and tradition. But Germany is another kind of culture.
Yes.
So that was my experience.
Okay. And how long have you been living in Germany?
I was working in the place around 15 months, but altogether around 3 years there.
I see. Okay.
So
okay, good, Sharon. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And now I turn to. Oh, what was your name?
I'm Christine.
Christine. Yes, Christine. Do you like something to share?
This is my first formal interfaith dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have friends from different religions and different backgrounds, and many from Middle East and Muslim backgrounds. So that's why we always have more informal chats and conversations about faith, and so I think it's a very important event in society to bring people together, especially these days. Many politicians use religion against each other and then create lots of conflicts. And I think it's a very very emergent thing to do in the society.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christine. And some of you actually mentioned the idea of misconception that made me think. Would you like to share something about that you think is about your religion that you think is misconceived by many people? That there is a misconception, common misconception about your faith, about your community. Brother William, would you like to be the first one?
Misconception?
Yes, misconception. What do you think is the most common misconception that people have about the Franciscan faith? And how do you deal about it? How do you go about solving the situation when you encounter it?
Well, maybe not just Franciscan, but the Catholics, the clergy and the monastics, the people in consecrated life, because we are celibates.
Okay.
And people always say, no, God didn't ask people to become celibates. Mm-hmm. So that is one thing that has been asked a lot, and they thought that the Catholic religion doesn't like sex, But then that's not true, because if everybody becomes celibate, then no one would get children. So only a few are called to be celibate, but it's not meant to be for all.
Okay.
And it's not a higher level. It's not something, but just because this is a calling. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is something that the people misunderstand, and they say, and also the abuse scandal that many.
I see. Yes.
So they said, well, you see, because you guys are so anti-sex, so you're suppressed, and then it became something bad.
Controversial issue. Yes.
But then you have abuse of children by heterosexuals, by married men as well.
Yes.
So there's no really evidence of saying how celibacy is a cause for for abuse.
I see, understand. Okay. So do you mean to say that since insofar as so many kind of a child abuse is not only, it's common everywhere basically, right? And it's kind of cuts across different faiths, so it's not the reason. That celibacy is not the reason for the child abuse. Yeah, okay, good. And do you get these questions often a lot here in Hong Kong, living in Hong Kong?
From time to time.
I see. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing this experience. Imam Wang, what are the common misconceptions that you hear people when they come to mosque and they ask the questions? What are the misconceptions that people have about Islam, and how do you go about solving them?
There are people have many misunderstanding. When they come to the mosque, the mosque, they look for Muhammad.
They look for Muhammad?
Yeah.
What do they mean by that?
Because they see nothing.
Oh, I see. Okay. They look for the statue. You mean?
Statue. They say, where's your Muhammad? I say, why you look for Muhammad? Yeah. So, you don't worship Muhammad? We say, no, we worship Allah, the Creator. So then where's your Allah? Okay, they think before they come to the mosque, they think inside the mosque have the statues.
I see.
Or idol something. But when they see nothing, they understand, why is it nothing? So then we tell them, explain to them, we worship Creator is directly.
Okay.
No need to throw any icon. So that in the mosque we don't have not only the statues, not statues or idols, but also we can have any type of any human image. For example, painting, drawing, painting, or photo. And also cannot have any animal image.
I see.
And also no any logo. And also no any symbol. And also no any sign.
I see.
Then they say, no, nothing. No, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the Creator, we worship Creator directly. Yes, some people or many people, they also worship God or Creator, they understand, but through the icon. Some of them.
And do people kind of, when you answer them in this way, do they kind of get the idea? Do they understand?
Yeah, they get it. Some, both sides. Somebody say, this is the truth. Okay. Logical. Some also cannot, because they don't feel peace in their heart if they don't see anything. They say, how can I sure? Both. Both.
I see.
This is one, and also many. I think even for example about halal, or later maybe you can introduce the halal. But one I like to share with you here is about the Hajj. Hajj is especially in Chinese. Chinese they call Qiu Sing. Qiu Sing. Everybody heard it. Everybody.
It's a pilgrimage, right?
I don't know in English one pilgrimage what means, but Hajj is something else. Choosing is we don't have in Islam. Totally, we don't have choosing concept.
I see. And so, what is choosing? Could you please explain?
Choosing. So I don't know. For example, pilgrimage or choosing is the same meaning or not. For example, a person, or a believer, he go to his religion founder birthplace,
I see,
or death place, or even the grave, to have worship.
I see. Okay.
But this kind of the concept is not the Hajj. Hajj is totally something else.
I see.
Hajj is we going to remember and learn from the historical the Ibrahim and
Big
his
prophet,
family.
yes. I see.
Abraham and his family do the Qurban, Udhiyah. So we go to that places. We believe that that time Ibrahim and his family was live in Mecca and surrounding area. So when when God or Allah commanded him to sacrifice his son, it's in the area. So
I see.
all the thing we doing there is he done. He did that time. So
Okay.
we go to review, review and learn something or many things from these historical matters.
I see.
The main two things is, for example, to learn his faith, Ibrahim's faith.
I see. Prophet Abraham's faith.
Yeah, Abraham, and second also his submission to God.
I see.
It's Islam. Of course, you can learn many things. Many things. So even Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he also have to perform Hajj. If a pilgrimage or something else.
I see.
If a pilgrimage, we will go to Medina
I see.
because Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his grave is in Medina. But Medina is not the one of the Hajj. So this is totally different from the concept of pilgrimage, especially Qiu
And
Sing.
Chosing. I see.
But the Chinese we call Qiu Gan.
Okay.
Yeah, Qiu Gan. Qiu Gan just like a visit. Cao Jing.
I see. Okay.
朝觐天房
Thank you so much.
所以朝圣是完全不一样的概念。
I see. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Well, we have a little bit of Putonghua coming in on the table, which is like actually very good, very good. But Yok hocam, bence yapmayalım onu. And so, Virginia, may I ask about your what do you think that Baha'i Faith is misunderstood? What are some misunderstandings? And when you face them, when you encounter them, how do you go about explaining to the people what Baha'i Faith really is?
Well, I don't think I encounter many of this because Baha'i, we have a very comparative short history. It's about 176 years.
Yes.
But sometimes maybe people think that since their faith was found in Persia, Iran at that time, so they're thinking that this is a branch of
That's an ethnic religion,
whatever. Yeah, but then but we have our own law and holy writings, a lot of holy writings, like our manifestations. So it is recognized as an independent faith.
I see.
Yeah, and I would like to use the word faith because we don't. Sometimes when people talk about religion, it's like, this is an organization. This is an. Of course, this
I see.
like a group of people. We come together to work towards our same vision. But I think faith will be over all this boundary, like the interfaith, right? So if there's a truth, this is a teaching applied to all humankind. So there's this is no what to say. It doesn't matter who say this.
Okay.
This is applied to all.
I see. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. I understand.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Brother William, I want to ask another question, which is about what are the things in the Franciscan denomination that you think are the best and are the things that everybody can share? You know, what is the good part of your faith that you would like to share today?
So one of the core values that we think which is that we emphasize in the Franciscan movement is fraternity, fraternal love, fraternity, universal brotherhood.
Yes.
And this extends not just among people of the same faith, not just people of different faiths or without faith, not just humans but also non-humans.
Yes.
because everything it comes from a monotheistic view that there's a God who is a creator and we're all creatures, and so we are all brothers and sisters.
I see.
Yes. So I think this is something that that we Franciscans try to exemplify and to promote. And I think this is something quite universal. You know, in France during the revolution, they talk about fraternité without reference any religious reference. But this is a common ideal. Communism talk about internationalism. So so there's a lot of similar ideas. Yes.
Okay. Well, very good. Fraternity, right? Thank you so much for sharing thoughts about fraternity. Imam Wang, would you like to share a few things about that you think that Islam, a good part of Islam that you would like to put on the table today for each of us to share?
Yeah, as I mentioned it, I mean we are all children of Adam, and our Creator, all the humans' Creator, doesn't mean my Creator, not your Creator. He gave us a teaching and guideline, not only for our life here, but also for hereafter. Not only in that 1400 years, through the whole human history, he continuously sent more than 120,000 of prophets to teach us, to guide us. So why we neglect? Even somebody, why we reject? It's not from me, it's not from you, it's not even from Muhammad. It's from the Creator, through Muhammad, through Jesus, through Moses, through all the messengers. What's mean messenger? Just the one who passed the message. So the message which came from God, came from Creator, many people neglect.
I see.
Yeah. So we just remind me myself and everyone here to go back to the origin.
I see.
Go back to all our origin.
I see.
This the Adam alayhi salam.
I see.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. And Virginia, what do you think is the good part of Baha'i Faith that you would like to share with us today and contribute to this interfaith event?
Well, I think just as mentioned, the manifestation, the prophet or messengers, they bring the guidance and also how we have to behave or how we need to work towards to in this day. So for this age, so for Baha'i Faith, Baha'u'llah had given us a very specific, some kind of like teachings and goals we need to accomplish. Like their ultimate goal is a peace, the greatest peace and the unity of the humanity. So there's one sentence is like the earth is one country and mankind is citizen. And then their teachings like men and women have to be equal, like two wings. And then like need to the eradication of extreme rich and poor, to eradication of oral prejudice.
Yes.
I think these are very practical things we all agree with nowadays. Yeah, I think that
I see.
very
I see.
useful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for this sharing. So On the table today, we heard a lot about equality, we heard a lot about fraternity, we heard a lot about unity that transcends all the different boundaries and unites us all as a way that the diversity itself is the reason for us to be united, right? Well, thank you so much. And I would also like to engage a little bit of our friends who came here with us today, just to share a little bit of your experience of interfaith dialogue, whether you have one, or would like to have a few words about how do you think about the today, if this is the first one for you.
Yeah, this is the first one.
First one for you, okay. Could you please share a few words about what do you think about it, about this event? What is your feelings about this?
Because this is the first time I joined this kind of event, and also different religion here.
Okay.
For me, it's quite real. Yeah, because I'm not a Catholic and not a Christian, and also
Not a Muslim.
yeah. But for me, this is I feel the harmony, because a few days ago I went here for a breakfast, and then I feel the people here, they want to create a harmony. I think this is the time to share the harmony, and also to share how we can be the one, be the one. I don't know how to say.
Thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Those are very kind, very good words. Yeah. So I see that representatives on our table are okay. So the Muslim community is the fastest, I guess, right? Here on this side. They're doing quite good and almost finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about the Franciscan community? Okay. You're doing it. Oh, you do a pattern out of the small bits.
We have words.
Oh, okay, great,
More
beautiful.
delicacy.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. And how are the Baha'i community doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Almost done. Okay. Well, so I'll give you a few more minutes, okay, to complete, and then we will go on. Thank you so much. Done. Last touches. Okay. Good.
This is number one.
Okay, so
number one finish.
Brother William and Imam Wang, could you please put the lamps, and Ibrahim will help you to put the lamps, and obviously taking a lot of pictures. If you'd like, take out your cell phones and take the pictures. Feel free.
I can help you.
Okay. Okay.
You get this? Make that okay? That's good.
Okay, so are we all ready to light the lamp? Okay.
So are we ready?
Ready? One, two, three. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for doing this. So, well, let's start with the first lamp. Imam Wang, could you please share the story behind the design? Why you selected this design, this pattern, the specific colors?
Doing talking, and then coming out like this. Because both of us is the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brother William. Could you please share the story behind the design of the lamp?
Yes. you can see there's a Chinese character,
Okay.
Wang, light, and this is Latin, lux, also light,
Okay.
and there's Arabic, nur.
Nur. Okay.
Yes. So and they're in primary colors, meaning, well, the basic, of the Asian, Middle Eastern, and European, and then this maybe Asia, kind of
I
red,
see, I
and
see.
then this is maybe America, Europe, blue.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, green because of the
Wow, a lot of effort, a lot of work. Thank you so much. Well, this lamp is like interfaith within the interfaith.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, very good. Thank you so much.
Powerful at the moment. After the cooking, they will look better. But just for everyone to see, we can just turn on and let them see those writings on it. Blue
Okay.
here, and the Chinese character, Wang.
One, yes, okay.
And the other one?
Looks light. Look in Latin.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Miss Virginia, okay, so could you please share the story behind your pattern?
We create. I would like to have this 9-point star.
Okay.
Because 9 in Arabic number is the biggest one, and also kind of represent unity and perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, so 9 also has meaning, special meaning in the Baha'i Faith.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you again so much, everyone.
Herkes son biri. O şeyler yapanlar özellikle 3 kişi.